Hello friends, welcome to Competitors World. Competitors World को अपन मन को स्वागत. So first of all, I like to say sorry to all of you. Due to some personal reasons, I was unable to upload videos regularly. But from today onwards, I will try my best to upload videos and give you good contents regularly. Okay. So today's topic is most important current affairs from the month of March 2022. Okay. So I have collected some of the most important current affairs from the month of March, which are very much important from the exam point of view. Okay, so these current affairs are the extraction from the month of March, and these are really very much important, which will help you in the upcoming exams like your ASO and OS exam. Okay, so let's start. So I have divided the current affairs in different categories, and I will take less time to give you more contents. Okay, so the current affairs has been divided into the categories like appointments, your awards, and your reports and index, sports, national news, international news, books and others, and important days. Okay, so let's start. So in the next video I'll try to give you the MCQ of the month of March, and today I am giving the elaborative part. So let's look at this. So first I'll discuss the appointment. Okay, so first, your NATO Secretary General. Okay, so here is the NATO Secretary General, newly appointed. This term has been extended. Jens Stoltenberg's. Okay, so his term has been extended up to 2023. 2023 पर्यंत तांका टर्म को एक्सटेंड कर दिया जाइछि. So NATO रो सेक्रेटरी जनरल वर्तमान होचंती जेन्स स्टॉल्टेनबर्ग, and NATO has 30 members. Okay, 30 member countries. So this is very important. Secretary General of NATO. He is Jens Stoltenberg. NATO full form is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay, move to the next question. Your now, as all of you know, your Air India has been taken by the Tata Sons. Okay, so Tata has taken over the Air India, and the new Air India chairman, he is Natarajan Chandrasekharan. This is very much important from the exam point of view. So Natarajan Chandrasekharan ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ Air India ର chairman. Okay, so ଏଇଟା exam point of view ରୁ very much important. କାହିଁକି ନା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ Air India କୁ ଟାଟା ଯେହେତୁ ନିଜ ଅଧୀନକୁ ନେଇଛି, so ତାର chairman ପଚାରିବାଟା important. Okay, so let's move to the next part. Chairman and MD of Oil India Limited. Okay, Oil India Limited ର chairman and MD, he is Ranjit Rath. Okay, Ranjit Rath ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ହଉଛନ୍ତି MD of Oil India Limited, Managing Director and Chairman of Oil India Limited, and Oil India Limited comes under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gases. Okay, so this is also very much important. So next appointment is your Chairman of Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, IRDAI. Okay, IRDAI ର chairman, he is none other than Debashish Panda. Okay, so Debashish Panda has become the chairman of IRDAI. So this is also very important. The next part I will bring you the MCQ. Now just read the content. So IRDAI ର full form होची Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India. Mr. Debashish Panda is the chairman of IRDAI. Okay. So next, appointment ରୁ ଆସୁଛି first women chairperson of SEBI, Security and Exchange Board of India. So SEBI ର ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ new chairman ହଉଛନ୍ତି ମାଧବୀ ପୁରୀ ବୁଚ୍. So this is very very important. ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଏଇ question ଗୁଡାକ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ପଡିବାର chance ହଉଛି 99%. Okay, 99% chances are there these questions will come in the examination. From my experience, I am telling you this. Okay, so ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ first women chairperson ଯେହେତୁ ସେବିରେ ହୋଇଛନ୍ତି, ଏଇ question ଟା maximum in the maximum examination you will find this question. Okay, so maximum examination ରେ ଏଇ question ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଦେଖିବେ. First from the private sector and the youngest SEBI chairperson so far, the youngest SEBI ର youngest chairperson, and he is also the first woman chairperson of SEBI. She is Madhavi Puri Buch. Okay, Madhavi Puri Buch ହଉଛନ୍ତି first women chairperson ହଉଛନ୍ତି SEBI ର. Clear? So next, very much important. So awards ରୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯିବା। So appointment ଏତିକି important ଯୋଉଟା କି most important appointments ଥିଲା ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ମାସର I have discussed. Now move towards the award section. So Stockholm Water Prize. So Stockholm Water Prize Award 2022. So this is also called Nobel Prize of Water. So Stockholm Water Prize को କୁହାଯାଏ Nobel Prize of Water and this is given to Professor Emeritus Wilfred Broodsit. Okay, so Emeritus Wilfred Broodsit ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହେଇଛି Nobel Prize of Water. This is also called the Stockholm Water Prize 2022. This is very important question. Just try to remember. Okay. So art section next part को ଯିବା Oscar 2022 very much important Oscar 2022 को ଯିବା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ so Oscar 2022 this is also called Academy Awards. Okay, and this was held at Dolby Theatre Hollywood ସେଟା ଅଛି California US ରେ ଅଛି ସେଇଠି ହେଇଥିଲା Oscar 2022 award ceremony. So there is many awards were given. Okay, in the under the Oscar 2022. So this was the 94th edition. Okay, this was the 94th edition, and this was divided into 23 categories. 23ଟା category ଥିଲା totally. এটা 94 edition ଥିଲା Oscars ର, and ଏଟା ହେଇଥିଲା କି Dolby Theatre Hollywood California US ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା, and the best actor award was given to Will Smith. Okay, so Will Smith ଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା best actor award for the movie King Richard, and best actress ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା Jessica ଚାଷ୍ଟେନ୍ କୁ ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା ଦ ଆଇଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଆଇଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଟାମି ଫାଏ ତା ପାଇଁ ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା ବେଷ୍ଟ ପିକ୍ଚର ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା କୋଡା କୋଡା ଥିଲା ବେଷ୍ଟ ପିକ୍ଚର so which is very what is very important in the Oscar 2022. So ଆପଣ ମାନେ କୋଉଟାକୁ ବେଶୀ ମନେ ରଖିବେ so Dolby Theatre of Hollywood California US this is not important, ବେଷ୍ଟ ଆକ୍ଟର ଟା important and ବେଷ୍ଟ ଆକ୍ଟ୍ରେସ ଏ ଦିଟାକୁ ବେଶୀ ମନେ ରଖିବେ ଆଉ ବେଷ୍ଟ ପିକ୍ଚର ଟାକୁ ବି ମନେ ରଖିବେ so okay. Let's move. 94th edition thila, 23 category thila. Oscar clear. Next. Awards. So first Indian to be selected for Boltzmann medal. So Boltzmann medal ପାଇଁ first select ହେଇଛନ୍ତି. He is none other than Deepak Dhar. Okay. So he is Mr. Deepak Dhar. So Deepak Dhar has been selected for the Boltzmann medal. So, and this award is not given to him only. This has been shared with John Holdfield. Okay, John Holdfield ଙ୍କ ସହିତ share କରାଯାଇଛି for the contribution in the field of statistical physics. So basically the Boltzmann medal is given in the field of that is your statistical physics. Clear? So this award is given for the statistical physics, and this was given to Deepak Dhar, and this award has been shared with John H. Hofield for the contribution in the field of statistical physics. He is Mr. Deepak Dhar. Move to the next part. So very important VVI. So GD Birla Award. Try to remember this. So GD Birla Award has been given to Narayan Pandey. Okay. So Narayan Pandey को GD Birla Award दिया है so for his contribution towards scientific research in the field of material sciences. So material sciences এটা basically science and research क्षेत्र दिया है in the contribution to the material science, and this is given to Narayan Pandey. He is Mr. Narayan Pandey. So Narayan Pandey को GD Birla Award दिया जाइए. Clear? So move to the next part. Report and index ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆସିଯାଇଛି. So report and index ର first ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା report. Annual Frontier Report very very important. So question ଏମିତି ପଚାରିବ Annual Frontier Report is released by ଆପଣ ଥିବା UNDP, UNEP, WHO, IMF ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଥିବ. So you have to choose. So Annual Frontier Report is published by United Nations Environment Program, that is UNEP. Okay, headquarters is Nairobi ରେ ଅଛି. So according to UNEP report, Annual Frontier Report, so most noise polluted city in the world, that is your Dhaka. Dhaka is the most noise polluted city in the world. Second ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହଉଛି ମୋରଦାବାଦ from ଉତ୍ତର ପ୍ରଦେଶ, ଆଉ quietest city ଯୋଉଟା କି ସବୁଠୁ ଶାନ୍ତ ସେଟା ହଉଛି ଇବ୍ରିଡ, ଲିଅନ ଆଣ୍ଡ ମାଦ୍ରିଡ, ଏଇ ତିନିଟା ହଉଛି ସବୁଠୁ quietest, ଆଉ ସବୁଠୁ most polluted noise polluted city ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଢାକା, this is Bangladesh. So why to study subjective? Okay, so from my experience I would like to give you some advice. Okay, so don't be so objective. Okay, don't depend upon the objective questions to crack the examination. So upon mane kebe objective question upare depend karantuni to crack the examination. If you'll go through the subjective, then you will definitely get some idea. ଯଦି question no asuchi, then by elimination method you will be able to solve that question. Okay. So ସବୁବେଳେ subjective ପଢନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମେ annual frontier report ପଢିଲେ. So annual frontier report objective ହେଇପାରିବ ଏଠୁ ଆମେ କେତେଟା question ପାଇଲେ. First question ହଉଛି annual frontier report is published by UNEP. First question ପଚାରିବ which is the most polluted city in the world, that is your Dhaka. So second ଟା ପଚାରିନି ଜମା quietest city ପଚାରିବ, this is your Leon Madrid. So ତିନିଟା question ଆମେ ପାଇଗଲେ. So try to be go through the subjective. Try to go through the subjective. Okay, next. Reports and index ରୁ next question ହଉଛି export preparedness index. You must have known this, that export preparedness index is published by Niti Aayog. Okay, ପଚାରିବ which state has topped in the export preparedness index. So Gujarat has topped the list, and it is followed by Maharashtra and Karnataka. So Gujarat west for the second consecutive year. So last year also Gujarat topped this index, that is export preparedness index, and this is published by Niti Aayog. So question asks, export preparedness index is published by which organization? So there would be many options and you have to choose the right answer, that is your Niti Aayog. Clear? So move to the next part. Report and index are next. CIPRI report, and a CIPRI report is published by, that is your Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. CIPRI report tends in the International Arms Transfer 2021. Okay, though it's basically related to the arms transfer. Okay, arms and ammunitions. So largest importers according to the CIPRI report, arm imports, that is your Saudi Arabia and India. So largest exporters kiye ko country? So arms ro Russia, second hoji France, and then hoji USA. So 46% is it is 27% and USA is 12%. So okay. So question may be asked, CIPRI report ro which two countries are the largest importers according to the CIPRI report? Importers of arms according to the CIPRI report, that is your India and Saudi Arabia. So largest exporter is your Russia. Okay, next. Next, democracy report. So if we'll talk about democracy report, okay. So democracy report ଆମେ କଥା କହିବା ତ top 3 democratic country ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା. Our democracy report 2022, autocratization changing nature. So top 3 country hochi, first hochi Sweden, second hochi Denmark, and third one is your Norway. Okay, so India ko hochi electoral autocracy and ranked 93rd ra hochi democracy index re. So this is released by VDEM Institute students, University of Gothenburg. Okay, so VDEM Institute of Students, Institute of Gothenburg a release करछि democracy report 2022 release करछि. So first होछि आपनकर democratic country, top 3 country आपण माने रखंतु, Sweden, Denmark and Norway. Okay, so move to the next part. This is a books and authors. So books and authors through जोटा कि popular books and popular author रो question टा आसे. So this is first book होछि The Little Book of Joy. This is co-authored by 14th Dalai Lama and uh, Desmond Tutu. Okay, so both are Nobel laureates. So these are लिखिଛନ୍ତି एटा Dalai Lama ଆଉ Tutu, Desmond Tutu. Next book, Tom of Sand. Okay, this is a translated version of Red Samadhi by Gitanjali Sri. Okay, so just look अपन माने ये जो current books रो important authors. Okay, suppose Lal Salam has been written by Smriti Irani. So like this, you will remember the books which is written by some of the known persons. Okay, so famous persons. So you just try to remember. Next book, Udan Ek Mazdoor Bachche Ki. So this has been written by Manoj Tiwari, sorry, Mithilesh Tiwari. So this is based on the life of Captain Eddie Manek. Eddie Manek का life ऊपर ହେଇଛି. So next होची the Millennial Yogi, and this is written by Deepam Chatterjee. Okay, so this is an amalgamation and mix of mysticism and music. Clear? Next. The Queen of India, Indian Pop. This is authorized biography of Uthup, Usha Uthupଙ୍କ biography, and Ullas Ki Nav by Vikas Kumar Jha, and this is translated by Srishti Jha. Next, ଆମେ ଯିବା sports କୁ books ର ଯୋଉଟା କି ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ ମନେ ରଖିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ because if you try to remember all those authors then you can't, okay, this can't be remembered. So for that reason, what you have to do, you just have to remember those authors whose names are famous. Okay, so you just try to remember. Suppose I will talk about 400 days before some months. This is written by Chetan Bhagat. Okay, so like this, some of the eminent authors you have to remember, not all. Okay, so let's look at this sports. This is SAF, South Asian Football Federation. That is your SAF, and under 18. Okay, so the winner is India. Okay, India is the winner, and the first runner-up is Bangladesh, and this was hosted in India, Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. India Jamshedpur और झारखंड रे हितला साफ अंडर 18 championship. This is basically related to football. South Asian Football Federation, and the winner is India, and first runners-up is your Bangladesh. Clear? Next, move to the next part. Swiss Open Badminton. Okay, Swiss Open Badminton sports ରୁ, and this is also known as Yonex Swiss Open. ଏଇଟା କୋଉଠି ହେଇଥିଲା ନା ସ୍ୱିଜରଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡରେ ହେଇଥିଲା. So men single own କରିଥିଲେ Jonathan Christie. He belongs to Indonesia, and he defeated India's HS Pranay. Okay, Pranay को defeat करଥିଲେ. And if we talk about the women's category, then women's singles was won by PV Sindhu, and she defeated this is a very complicated name, Busanan Ongbar Rungpan. Okay, so this is from Thailand. So here is important, that is one, that one is PV Sindhu. Question पचार Swiss Open Badminton is owned by who in the women category, who of the following has owned the Swiss Open Badminton, and you have to choose the correct answer, that is your PV Sindhu. Okay, so let's move to the next part. Swiss Open Badminton, if you talk about the doubles, men's doubles has been owned by Fazar Alfrian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto is from Indonesia. Women's double is owned by Gabriela Stoeva and Stefani Stoeva, Bulgaria. Next. So most matches captain, I will talk about Mithali Raj. So she is in news. So most matches captained in ICC Women's World Cup. ସବୁଠାରୁ ଅଧିକ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କୁ କ୍ୟାପ୍ଟେନ୍ ହିସାବରେ ସେ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ତୁଲାଇଛନ୍ତି. She is Mithali Raj, and she has led India in 24 World Cups. 24ଟା World Cup ରେ ସେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆକୁ lead କରିଛନ୍ତି. Under her captainship, India has played 24 World Cups, and she has captained 150 ODIs. Okay, 150 ODI ରେ ସେ captainship କରିଛନ୍ତି. And she is the third cricketer after Sachin Tendulkar and Javed Miandad, and first woman to appear in 6 World Cups. Okay, so very important. She is none other than Mithali Raj. Okay, Mithali Raj. Look at this. Next. Acha. Stranja. Okay, Memorial Boxing Tournament. This is the oldest international amateur boxing tournament of Europe. And this was held in Sofia, Bulgaria ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା Stranja Memorial Boxing Tournament. And Nikha Jarin and Nitu 52 kg and 48 kg ରେ winner ହେଇଛନ୍ତି. Next, ISF Shooting Championship जो ହେଇଥିଲା 2022 World Cup. This was held in, that is your International Shooting Sports Federation. This was held in Cairo, Egypt ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା. And 10 meter air pistol event ରେ kick up କରିଛନ୍ତି ନା ସୌରଭ ଚୌଧୁରୀ and Ridhim Sangwan and Anis Bhanwala 25 meter rapid fire pistol mixed team ରୁ top କରିଛନ୍ତି. Isha Singh women's 10 meter air pistol team ରୁ event ରୁ top. Rahi Sarnobat is a famous player, Isha Singh and Ridhim Sangwan. So India has topped the medal tally in the ISSF World Cup 2022. So question may be asked, in which country or city the International Shooting Sports Federation was held? Okay, and another question may be asked, which of the following countries had topped in the medal tally of ISSF 2022 World Cup? Clear? Next, move to the next question. National news. Reserve Bank of Innovation Hub. Okay, Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, and this was held in Bangalore, and the initial capital of this was 100 crore rupees, and the theme the main aim was to foster and nurture the financial innovation in India, and the chairman was Senapati Krish Gopal Krishnan. Okay, Senapati Krish Gopal Reserve Bank Innovation RBIH, and this was held in Bangalore. Clear? Move to the next part. So national user maternal mortality rate MMR. Okay, maternal mortality rate. So the maternal, what is maternal mortality rate? So this is the number of maternal deaths per 1 lakh live births. Okay, 1 lakh live birth रे केते जन maternal death हुए केतेटी. So this is called MMR, that is a maternal mortality rate, and this is released by Data Register General of India. And so if we'll talk about different states of India, then Kerala has lowest number of MMR. Okay, so though this indicates the health condition of healthcare system of Kerala is very much good. Okay, so for that reason the MMR rate is too low, that is 30, and this is followed by Telangana and Maharashtra. So if we'll talk about the worst performing state in case of MMR, then West Bengal, Haryana, Uttarakhand, and your Chhattisgarh. These are the worst performing states with regard to MMR. Okay, maternal mortality rate. So I'll definitely insist you to read the descriptive current affairs so that you will be able to get some clarity on it. And if you try to memorize the objective, then you may forget. Okay, you may forget. Okay, so let's look at the next part, that is your Yuvika. What is Yuvika? So Yuvika means Yuva Bigyani Karyakram. Yuvika. Yuva Bigyani Karyakram. Yuvika or Young Scientist Program, and this is conducted by ISRO. So very important. So if you'll talk about Yuvika, then question may be asked, which organization the Yuvika conducts the Yuvika program. Okay, so Yuvika is conducted by ISRO, and this is basically related to the uh, young scientist program, and this is meant for the school students only. Okay, for the school students, and it is awareness that is created by ISRO in science and technology for school students. Okay, this is important. Yuvika. So Yuvika is released by ISRO, and this is meant for the school students, and this is awareness in the science and technology for school students. Okay, next. So I'll talk about your Param Ganga. So what is Param Ganga? So this is news. This is in news. Param Ganga. So Param Ganga is basically a supercomputer, and this is released by IIT Roorkee. Okay. So National Supercomputing Mission (NSM), and this is the computational capacity is 1.66 petaflops. Okay. So question may be asked, which IIT uh, introduced the Param Ganga supercomputer? So this is IIT Roorkee. Okay, so this is your IIT Roorkee. Our question may be flipped and may be asked, IIT Roorkee recently released a supercomputer. What is the name of that supercomputer? So this is Param Ganga. Okay, so there is a question for you. Uh, where is Param Pravega installed? Okay, so just write down this on the in the comment box. Okay. So let's see how many of you can answer this question. Write down. India's first fully women-owned industrial park କୋଉଠି ହେଇଛି? So this is from the national news. So India's first fully women-owned industrial park. So this industrial park is fully owned by women. Okay. And this industrial park is situated in Hyderabad ରେ ଅଛି. Clear? Next. So And this FICCI Ladies Organization, this is released by FICCI Ladies Organization FLO, and this promotes women in business. Okay, so we will go to the next part, that is your international news. So first, wildlife bond. So first, wildlife bond, that is your World Bank's IBRD, World Bank's IBRD that issued the Wildlife Conservation Bond WCB, and this is related to the conserve endangered species of black rhino. So the main aim of this wildlife bond is to conserve the endangered species of black rhino, and this is also called rhino bond. Okay, so this is for 5 years, and this is the estimation cost is $150 million. Okay, so now next, cold response. What is cold response? Just remember. So cold response is a military exercise that is conducted by NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and this was held in Norway. And the main aim of this cold response exercise to train together in cold weather condition. Okay, so this is basically done by NATO members, and this was held in Norway. And the main aim of this to train together in cold weather condition, to train the militants in the cold weather condition. Okay, so you must have known that NATO has 30 member countries. Clear? Next. So Miss World, this is very important, very important VVVI, triple VI question, and this was 70th edition of Miss World, and Carolina Bielawska. Okay, Carolina Bielawska of Poland has won this Miss World award. Okay, uh, next, first runners up was Sri Saini. This is Indian American and she belongs to USA. So this was held in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay, so very much important. 70th edition, winner of the 70th edition of Miss World is Carolina Balowska. Okay, next. So important days. So look at the important days. So first, National Dolphin Day. This was held in 5th of October. So this was to create awareness about the conservation of dolphins. Next, Earth Hour. So Earth Hour is basically celebrated the last Saturday of March. This is a commitment towards a better future and protect Earth. Theme thila Save Our Future, Earth Hour. Next, World Sparrow Day. World Sparrow Day is basically observed on 20th of March, and theme thila Love Sparrows. Clear? Next, World Consumer Rights. This is very important question, and this is held in this is observed in on 15th of March, and theme is Fair Digital Finance. Okay. So the World Consumer Rights Day is observed on 15th of March, and the theme was Fair Digital Finance. Clear? Next, World Wildlife Day, and this is basically observed on 3rd March. Theme was Recovering Key Species for Ecosystem Restoration. World Wildlife Day. Next, International Women's Day. This is basically observed on 8th of March every year. So theme basically your day as well as theme is important. So you just have to remember some of the most important days and short themes, not the long themes. You just to remember short themes. So theme is gender equality today for a sustainable tomorrow. Clear? Next. So this is all about today's session. So thank you so much for watching this video. I think this will be very much helpful for the upcoming exams. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Do subscribe this channel. If you have not subscribed, give a like and press the bell icon so that you will get regular updates from me. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. May God bless you. Wish you all the very best for the examination.